This is annoying, but this is what happened when you film on your phone. I was halfway through my video and then the phone call came in and it just cut off the recording. That phone is so stupid. Like I was saying, we are Monday the 13th January 2020. Now it's almost 7:20. Yeah, 7:20. Ah, God. Saying. Okay, so back to where I was. This weekend I was supposed to work on my orders, the 2 Guts device, and start winding some magnet. And unfortunately we ran out of power, which I'm gonna post on my Tumblr tonight. We ran out of electricity. So the basement got flooded again. The power went out from Saturday afternoon to Sunday at noon, which is really annoying because each time that happened, the basement gets flooded with about 1.5 inches of water. Because at one point the water doesn't go any higher because the counter pressure. There's as much water as it can come, and the water will only come higher if there's more rain outside, and that's what was happening. It was raining outside, so it did not took long. So again, the water ruined my mats. Yeah, because I have mats on the ground at the basement to put my knees on when I'm walking, because it's a crawl space. It's about 3.5 feet high, so it's 40 inch high. Crow on across the road. Anyway, so that's what happened. So I told the landlord we need to make the alternate power system to make sure that this doesn't happen again. And when he got in the other day, he saw that there was like 1.5 inches of water on his machine, because the heating unit for the building is on the ground, and it has barely 1 inch of clearance before any water touched to important circuitry. So it's almost 1.25 inches off the ground, and the water goes up all the way in the back almost to 2 inches. So we understand the importance of that. So I sent him the information that we needed. And yeah, so that's it ruins my weekend. I had things planned and I wanted to do things, and that just ruined my entire weekend. And I told him we really need to do that because to build that system, because I have a pretty good feeling that this is not the last time this happened. And I myself am gonna have to purchase one of those systems for my fridge and a heating system, so I can heat up my apartment, because I have a forced air heater, and run my fridge. My fridge runs at I think it's close to 10 amps, so that's like 2,000 watts already. So I think I'll have to buy like a 3,500 watts inverter and about two or three batteries. There's some fridge that I know of now that they have alternate power, where they can run on 120 volt AC or 12 volt DC. I love scrap, yeah. But these are my redneck. The redneck from the scrapyard. So anyway, I didn't manage to do my work because of that, and my working space down there is going to be like even more humid than before, and God knows what I breathe when I'm down there. So I have to pull through and I have to work. If I can finally get my piece of paper that I want so bad, that will allow me to get the job I want, I'll be able to work at a new place where it's higher pay and it's paid every week, and it's I can have a retirement fund and some advantage, like medical coverage and all these things, dentals, and a better salary and less work. The last time I talked with the lady about this, she said we're waiting on you. The moment you got the information we need, we'll give it to you. We'll hire you because you're someone we want to hire. You're a jack of all trade and you have all the skills we need, and you didn't love that. They're really looking forward to this, and it pays a whole lot more. Oh yeah, as well that it's between 30 and 35 hours a week. So the pay difference is going to be close to a 10% pay difference from now. So instead of making X amount, I'll make X amount plus 10%, which is not that bad. But I'm going to have a good retirement fund. And it's not really far, it's I have to drive one place and that's it. I can literally drive my car there every day. Even though in a straight line it's a 5-minute ride, I have to go all around to take a route to go there, which is about 30 minutes ride. Anyway, so really pondering about what technology I'm going to use for my time travel project. Right now, what I want to do, like I say many times before, the main concern of the project is doing the proof of concept that gravity, power, and magnetism can create a singularity. And right now, my handicap is I don't have any more hard drive. The one that I took and I wanted to use, I burned it. It literally just burned. And when I use a circuit from China, I had a little power supply which could give me 5 volt DC, and that thing didn't last 5 minutes. It just blew up. So I have to remake everything, and which is going to take a lot of time. It's not it takes a lot of time. It's I don't have a plan, which I really despise. I hate when I have to work and I don't have a plan. Like I say many times before, and I'll say it again, I'm an inventor, but I'm also, when it comes to electronic, I need plan. I'm an assembler, and I need a physical plan. I need a piece of paper that guides me to what I need to do. And if I don't have that, I cannot create anything. I need a plan. When I made the God's device, I had a plan. When I made the HDR, I had a plan. When I made the Brossard experiment, me and my old friend, which was a master electrician, an electronic master, we worked on making a plan based on my conclusion and what he knew about everything that he knew about electricity. The only thing that didn't make sense to him was the way the magnet would work, what the magnet would do, and he didn't understand that, nor the principle for the engine, for the 3-phase motor. The motor that I was using was creating the same spinning force as the hard drive. If you took it off of its stand, it would want to spin in your hand. It had so much force to it, it would just want to spin in your hand the moment you turn it on. That's how strong it was. So right now I'm a little depressed because things are not moving the way I want to, and the lack of energy or motivation to go to work. But the reason why I'm going to work and I'm not depressed is because I love what I'm doing. It's just that I'm tired of this. I'm exhausted. You know, for many people, they start working when they were 25, 26 years old, and now they're in their mid-30s or 40s. They've been working for 13, 15 years. I quit school when I was 16 years old. I started working when I was 16, and I haven't stopped working ever since, because I'm someone who likes to spend my money, and I didn't get any economic education, and I was always in debt. I always had projects and IDs and ventures that cost me a lot of money, and I borrow. Half of my life I borrow money. I never had money on my own. I never had a job that paid enough for me to save money and actually have saving in my money in my account. And that didn't change these days. If it's not one thing, it's another. And lately I've been putting money in my car because I'm still stuck with the same ride for the next 5 years. So I've engulfed most of my money in fixing my car. During the holiday, I put about $1,000 of money in my car. And I want to make sure that this car is going to last for a long time. Interesting. Anyway, so that's my situation. Very often people will ask me, why do you engulf so much money in lottery? Well, for me, lottery is a hope. It's a form of hope. It's the hope that I'm actually going to win one day. Knowing the odds and how to play and when to play, and trying to calibrate the energy to be positive towards me so I can win some money. And yesterday night I turned on the God's device until 2 a.m. And this morning I scored $10. Well, of course, that shit has nothing, you know. Those are a small amount, and they're insignificant to what I really, really need. But why did he leave so early? It's not even 8. So anyway, that's why I want to win the lottery, you know, so I can have a break, I can have some vacation time, and start working on my project with a clear and rested mind. And when you're in my state, my physical condition, you're having problem concentrating, you have problem finding motivation to do any work on the weekend when you're done with your week of work of 50 hours. And this week is going to be like top score, because again, I'm not going to have a short week. Last week I did 41 hours. That was a miracle that I did 41 hours, because an average week is about 50 hours. That's like an average week. Anyway, I'm at work. I'm gonna wish you guys to have a good day. I'll catch you all later.